Today, there exists a fascinating tribe in the world, one that boasts a lifestyle many might envy. The world is vast and filled with wonders, home to many oddities and marvels. Whether natural phenomena or human-made, they often exceed our understanding. Let's dive into the exploration of these extraordinary things together. The zo'é people of the Amazon. The zo'é tribe, living deep within the Amazon rainforest in northern Brazil, is a little-known secluded tribe. Earth, the only planet known to harbor abundant life, faces ecological crises due to human overdevelopment and the misuse of resources. As humanity ventures deeper, the hidden sanctuaries within the rainforests are diminishing. Among these increasingly rare havens, the most fascinating are those primitive tribes that seem forgotten by history. According to the Indigenous Peoples Foundation, there are 68 uncontacted tribes in the Amazon region alone. The zo'é tribe, living deep in the Amazon rainforest of northern Brazil, is one of them. They are known for their nudity, polygamy, polyandry, and lip plates. Despite this, they lead joyful lives, even sharing love and swapping partners among themselves. Children are considered the collective responsibility of the men. While modern society may view them as primitive, a closer, more peaceful examination reveals the uniqueness of their way of life, which could offer valuable insights to contemporary society. Perhaps the most captivating aspect to outsiders is the wooden stick called poteru, worn in the lower lip by adult zo'é people. Brazil is the homeland of the indigenous peoples. According to statistics, there are still about 225 ethnic groups, with around 400,000 indigenous people living in Brazil today. The zo'é tribe is one of these 225 ethnic groups, named after their self-identification as zo'é. They have lived for generations in the gorges located between the Amazon River basin in the northern part of Pará state and Suriname, until they were discovered by the outside world in 1975. Before this, the zo'é people were almost undisturbed by outsiders. In 1987, some North American fundamentalist missionaries entered their territory and settled there, which gradually brought this secluded tribe to the awareness of the wider world. Imagine the astonishment missionaries must have felt upon their first encounter with the zo'é people. Regardless of age or gender, they were completely naked without a stitch on them. Even when men occasionally wore tight straps around their groins, it wasn't for modesty but to protect their genitals. Young women facing strangers in clothes showed no shyness, instead making those clothed feel awkward. In zo'é society, the concept of shame seems to be superfluous. Perhaps the most captivating feature is the wooden stick called poteru, worn in the lower lip by adult zo'é people. This is one of their distinguishing marks. Typically, at the age of 7 for girls and 9 for boys, elders pierce their lower lips with a bone needle made from spider monkey leg bones, and insert the prepared poterus to hang from the chin. This is a solemn rite of passage into adulthood, and the stick is replaced as they age. Although this practice may seem like a form of self-harm, and can bring some inconvenience to their lives, to the zo'é, it symbolizes beauty and social status, reflecting the masculinity of men and the grace of women. For the zo'é people, nature is a revered presence. They gesture for forgiveness from trees or prey as a sign of respect for life. They approach all beings with a sense of awe and gratitude. Their way of life is inherently green and sustainable. The social structure of the zo'é people is decentralized. They have not formed clear organizational forms. There are no strict familial relationships. A woman may be married to several men at the same time, and these men might be her sons-in-law. Among them, jealousy is almost unheard of. This marriage and family model is chosen based on survival needs, and is the foundation of the zo'é tribe's cohesion and unity. The lifestyle of the zo'é people might seem like an odd custom to modern society, but for them it's a way of life, a means of living in harmony with nature and a source of pride. In their world, happiness is not found in material possessions but in the soul. That's the end of today's video. Would you be willing to spend some time living with such a primitive tribe? If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you in the next one.